Stort asks, what's the difference between shorting a stock and using options, or is that the same? Um, well, technically they're different, but practically they're the same. So when you short a stock, you're selling somebody else shares, and then you're going to buy it back at a lower price, and then you capture the difference. And it's just you're making money on the stock going down. Puts are the exact same thing, except you're not selling shares and you're not selling puts. You're buying the put. A put makes money if the stock goes down. Same thing, right? Same thing. Same thing. So the result is the same, but actually can be a little bit different because options are less liquid, have wider bid-ask spreads, are harder to get out of, move a little bit slower, and react can have a lot of slippage and sloppiness going on. So, the difference, I recommend you guys use shares wherever you can, especially if you're using the 1% rule. If you're using the 1% rule, your gains are exactly the same. It doesn't matter if you use options or shares. You're going to buy the same, you're going to buy the options that give you the equivalent of how many shares you should have bought, or you're going to buy the shares that are exactly the amount of number of shares that you would have bought. Both of them will provide the exact same final result, except if you go with the options, you're going with something that's about 1,000 times less liquid. It's like 1,000 times worse. So you want to trade the shares almost all the time. You really don't want to be day trading the options in these scenarios unless you really, really, really have an understanding and control of options and the 1% rule and how to calculate how many options to buy based on the 1% rule, so that you're not so in many ways you're not going to get killed.